Welcome back to another video. Today's review is focused on Netflix documentary entitled The Most Hated Man on the Internet. And the official synopsis of this documentary is: determined to remove her daughter's photos from a revenge porn website, a persistent mother launches an online crusade to shut down its cruel founder. And before I give out my review, please like the video, subscribe, or comment, or just watch the video and keep going on with your day. This was a crazy documentary from beginning to end, and also at the same time just extremely frustrating to watch, just hearing all of just the different stories of what really happened with this. As this documentary focuses on Hunter Moore is anyoneup.com, and it was a website where basically people would anonymously upload just different photos of people they either didn't like, exes, anybody basically, and it would be just nude photos of them. And when that person uploaded just the photos, all of their information would be revealed, their Facebook, phone numbers. Like, if you ended up on this website, it was just going to be a bad day for you, to say the least. And this documentary had just many different interviews from former victims of this website, just sharing their experience of how they found out they was on the website, how they try to just like get off of the website, how the website owner was just really just like a scumbag. He just did a lot and everything else. But I found the interviews to be pretty interesting. I found a lot of them to be just distressing because of just how cold-hearted people are, how just messed up people are in society when it came with it. And it was just a lot to like go through throughout these three episodes when talking about this website, as Hunter Moore is really a piece of crap. He's just a horrible individual, to say the least. The fact that he had like a huge fan base following, like a cult following, incel based in my opinion, the family, is just saying something, talking, saying that he's their Lord and Savior, how he is the best thing that happened, how is the website's the best thing that happened, how people were so crazy to the point that they was like, I'll kill you to prove a point, I'll kill them to command you my savior. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, Hunter Moore is a piece of crap. His fan base is garbage. Like, and the fact that after everything that has transpired, this man is still like unremorseful. This man still doesn't care about what he did, like he didn't do nothing wrong. And his fan base as well, it's just saying something, but at the same time, it's not really surprising by a long shot. This documentary also just has just a lot of just like different archival footage, news footage from the people that were interviewed, from the different interviews of Hunter Moore, how he was talking about the website, how the website is, him just tweaking out with just his fans, drugs, sex, and everything else. Like, it's just a lot that just happens in this documentary. This documentary also talks about Charlotte Laws, one of the people that was basically responsible for taking down Hunter Moore, how her daughter ended up on a website, and how she had to fight hell and back to make sure that he doesn't do this kind of crap again. And I applaud Charlotte Laws. Like, she did the absolute most. She did a lot. She got help from a lot of different people. Even Anonymous was there. Anonymous did a lot of damage as well too to Hunter Moore. Like, it's just, it was insane with how much so many people was just fans of this guy, and how basically they try to just blame the victims. Like, if you had taken the pictures, this wouldn't have happened. Like, no, that's not right. Like, hacking into people's accounts, stealing photos from their emails is not right. And when it came with the sentencing, when they were finally caught, honestly, the sentence was way too low in my opinion. They should have gotten more time, but it is what it is. Like, I am glad that there are now laws that protect people against revenge porn. Like, if somebody does this to somebody, they can get into some serious trouble. And I think it should be a federal law against revenge porn, because it's just not right in my opinion at all. Now, when it comes to some things that I had issues with this documentary, I really did not have no issues at all with this documentary. Like the interviews were pretty good. The archival footage was interesting. People talking about their experience and just what happened is just sad. But the people that just fought back against this guy and just taking him down was just really interesting and just amazing to see. So yeah, the most hated man on the internet was a pretty crazy documentary from beginning to end. Extremely frustrating. It kind of pissed me off as well, but I'm glad that it's all over now for you, for all the victims and everyone else. And I would say my rating for this documentary, it would probably be maybe 3.5 stars out of 5. So thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.